Hello, and welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
Today we're drinking Crown Royal and their 16-year Noble Collection.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us about this?
All right, so this is as you can see, the Crown Royal Noble Collection blended Canadian whiskey rye aged 16 years. Because, who doesn't need a longer name than that, except for that ridiculous Johnny Walker.
Seriously.
So, it comes in this cool, as usual, purple bag.
But it's inside a container, in a bag, in a container.
Fancy. It's kind of a sexy bottle, though. I like the bottom. Has some really nice fiddly bits there with the little diamonds. It looks cool.
Still has the normal Crown kind of style to it.
Yeah, just fancier. So, yeah, it's cool. So this is the fifth in the Noble Collection. So what this is a 45%. It is 90% rye. So mash from hand-selected rare stock and American charred white oak. That's all there is about it on the internet. It's like, thanks, guys. So we know it's a real rye, so we got that going for us, which is cool. It's got a pretty color to it. 16 years is nice. So, it's like I said, it's the Noble Collection. It goes for, I think, $70. So, yeah, it's cool looking.
$70 and 45%.
Yes, but real Canadian whiskey.
And it's pickle.
It smells very dill forward.
It is dill forward, and it's got some mint on the
rye, like a rye should.
It's nice.
This is very rye forward.
Oh, yeah.
Anise, mint, and maple. That's a good Canadian.
But if you get behind that pickle, there is a lot of mint on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Spearmint.
Honey, buttered toast.
There's
black pepper.
There's like a strawberry in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Vanilla cake batter.
It's like a strawberry.
Caramel. Honeycomb. Let's see. Oh, it's also got like a lime and some plums. Little raisins and dates.
There's a lot more going on in it than any other rye that we have.
Tangerines. Nectarines. A lot of fruit.
Wonder what rye varietal they're using.
That, like I said, this thing isn't even listed on their website. I'm like,
I had no info. No info.
It's like seriously, that's all I could find. It's like what's on the back of the bottle and a couple other little things, and that was about it. It's like, okay, well, cool. Thanks for the info.
Right? All right.
Doesn't smell offensive.
No, it smells great. Like rye, I think you're gonna like this.
It's pickle forward on the palate, but then it does transform into the mint and a little bit of the fruitiness, but then it finishes with like that black pepper. It's not as dill forward on the palate as it's smelled on the nose. It's still there.
But
it's not offensive, and it's growing.
So, wow. It's very, very smooth on the palate. This is... It just glides over your palate like nothing. There's a lot more flavor going on within that than I was expecting. Most Crown to me is very, very thin and simplistic.
Yeah. This is nice.
Lists a lot of things on the nose, and a lot of that's actually coming through on the palate as well. As simple as the journey across the palate is, there still is quite a bit of flavor playing along in there.
There really is. And I mean, it's got a pretty good little mouthfeel on it for 45 and for Crown.
For Canadian at
a lot
that.
Of Crowns are very thin.
It's got apple skins, honey, mint, little grape, caramel. It's got a little smoky char to it too. The toffee, vanilla, cinnamon. But then you get your fruits, your tangerines and nectarines again. With some plums.
It's still got that very dill forward for me, and it's really hard to get past that on the palate. It was easier to get past it on the nose. But I agree. This is the fruitiest rye.
Definitely. Yeah, a lot of
I'm missing the black pepper that I really enjoy with rye. It's one of the few things I like about rye is that real thick black pepper ding that I get right towards the end and into the finish of most ryes.
And see, I get a slight one on this.
It's more mid palate, the black pepper. This one on the finish.
Yeah.
The finish to me is more like plums, dates, and like a lemon custard.
Your dried fruits kind of.
Yeah. I think this is really good. I really like this.
For a rye and not being a huge rye fan, it's not that bad.
And Canadian.
Water opens things up quite a bit.
Cool.
It unlocks some oils, separates the flavor a little bit as it goes across your palate. It's nice.
Yeah, I think personally, I have all of the that they've made, the 5 different ones. We'll get to the other 4 at some point of the Noble Collection. I think that's some of the best Crown they make is the Noble Collection. Personally, they make quite good stuff.
This is my favorite Crown I've had.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think you guys will like the other because the other one is Cornerstone is the first one, and then the Cabernet finish is the second one. The third is a 13-year bourbon mash, and the fourth is a French oak, and they're all very, very good.
Nice.
So these are exciting. Crown can make some really great whiskey when they want to. Like XR is freaking phenomenal, which we've never. I don't even. Have we ever haven't had XR on this show? I don't remember.
I think so. Doesn't sound
Probably
familiar.
not. We could spend like a month on Crown, but nobody wants to do that. Not currently. Hey, don't worry. We're going to review peach at some point for you guys too. And vanilla and apple and disgusting maple and honey. Just think about all those wonderful, fruity, flavored whiskeys. Salted caramel, too.
As long as they don't have a pumpkin spice, we're cool.
Oh, they probably will at some point. Oh, but there's nothing worse than that Texas Mesquite Crown. That stuff is nasty.
Ugh.
That's going to be like on 20 years from now. Review that one.
20 years from now.
Don't worry.
Heard that. Well,
right.
Make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so that 20 years from now, you'll get that information as well.
For real. All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And until next time,
Keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass.
cheers.
I really like that. Find a right, you semi what?
Yeah, you gotta pay $70 for it.
No, I don't blame you on that. These are the fancy crowns.
It's gotta be fancy if it's double packaged.
That's true. This is one.
You double wrap that bitch.
That's what she said.